Hello, hello. Mic check. One, two, one, two. Hello, hello. One, two, one, two. Hello, and good afternoon, everyone. Today, new day, new match here. I would like to inform you all this. This is the match between Haryana CC versus the Western Sydney Lions, Avani Premier League Season 3.0. And this match gonna be an interesting match because this is a night match here. Let's see who gonna win this match, how this match is going, how much far this match can go, because both the team are really good teams in Awani Premier League Season 3.0. I would like to inform you that Haryana CC is the team which was runner-up of Awani Premier League Season 2.0. This team is really good over here. We can say that. And if we talk about the Western Sydney Lions, they are also a good team and good competitor for Awani Premier League Season 3.0. Now we can see Western Sydney Lions is batting first, and this is the first innings. So Haryana CC gonna bowl in first innings. Let's see how much Western Sydney Lions can score in 20 overs. If we talk about the outfield and the ground condition, this outfield is really good over here. Springfield Park, Old Guildford, Sydney, Australia. This ground is really good and known for a quick outfield over here. Now match gonna start in few minutes. Umpire is ready and all the fielders are getting ready and they all are pumped up over here. I think they are having some chat before starting the match. That's what I like to see. Both the teams looks happy to play a night match over here. If we talk about the opening pair for Western Sydney Lions, Jahanjeeb and Abdullah are opening for Western Sydney Lions. Let's see who's gonna bowl first over for Haryana CC. बढ़िया आप कैसे हो हरियाणा से बोल रहे हो आप Now we can see all the things are set up. Umpire is ready, fielding is set up. Now we can see Now light is on, game is on, all the fielder are on their position, batsmen are ready. Ground is looking pretty good at the moment, looking beautiful. We can see all the players dressed up well. First ball, that was really good ball and played towards the cover's reason, but there was no chance of a run because fielder was down there and good fielding from Haryana CC. Baber comes to bowl first over for his team, and first ball went good. Second ball well played straight down the ground for 4 runs. First runs comes as boundary for Sydney Lions. We can see here well played all the way down towards the straight region for 4 runs. That was really good ball. Well played towards the cover. They tried to go for a run, but there was quick fielding from Haryana CC. We can see here. That was down the leg. He went far away from the leg. Some umpire signals wide. 1 run will be added as an extra run for Western Sydney Lions. That's a bonus run for Western Sydney Lions. 3 balls ball and 5 runs without any wicket. 6 overs of power play. If we talk about the power play, only two fielders are outside of 38 circle, one at the long on region and another deep mid wicket. That was really good shot towards the cover region. Fielder down there, no run considered in this ball. Just a dot ball. That was really good comeback from Haryana CC. We can see here first ball dot, second ball went for a boundary, 4 runs, and after that back-to-back dot balls, including one wide run. Second last of the over. There was a chance of a catch, slightly missed by the fielder towards the backward square leg region. That was quick though. There was a chance of first wicket for Haryana CC. Last ball of the first over. Let's see what he gonna do now. That's really good ball. Appealing for LBW. Umpire signals out, and that's a first wicket for Haryana CC. First breakthrough. First breakthrough for Haryana CC. We can see here. Batsman is saying the ball was hitting by thigh guard, not the leg guard, and he is not happy with the umpire decision. But umpire can see how the ball went. So umpire never gonna do the wrong decision. Now here comes the end of first over. We can see here 6 runs conceded and managed to get first wicket for his team. Bubber. What a way to start the innings and what a way to start your over. 6 runs by taking first wicket. Now first wicket down for Western Sydney Lions. Here come Mudassir as a new batsman for Western Sydney Lions. First man down. Now here comes Pushpinder Singh on bowling attack for her NSCC. First ball down the leg and well played. We can see here that was really good shot towards the deep square leg region by Jahanzib. Two boundaries so far in this innings. Both the boundaries are from Jahanib. That was really good batting from Jahanib. Back to back two boundaries. First boundary in first over, second ball of the first over, and now second boundary at the first ball of the second over. What a batsman he is. 10 runs so far. One more time, that was really good ball. Appealing for LBW umpire signals nothing, so that's gonna be a dot ball. Now here comes the third ball. Flighty delivery all the way down towards the deep mid wicket fielder down there, and that was a really good catch from the her NSCC and second wicket down for Western Sydney Lions. What a mess this is! What is happening here? Back to back two wickets. Both the opening pair went down, and another breakthrough for Haryana CC. We can see here first one in the last ball of the first over, and second one in the third ball of the second over. Back to back two wickets for Haryana CC. What a match this is. Now we're gonna bat for Western Sydney Lions. Now I know this is power play going on and only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Batsmen need to take a shot and need to score how much they can in the power play because after power play, five fielders will be down outside of the 30-yard circle. So if they have to play a big shots, they need to go in power play. And that's what Jani was doing. He managed to score two boundaries, but at the third time, it went all the way down in the hand of fielder. And this time he went unlucky and he gave his wicket. Now here comes Chetan as a new batsman for Western Sydney Lions. Both the batsmen in the crease are new batsmen because Mudassir came as a first man down and he haven't not played any single ball. And here comes Chetan, and both the batsmen are new here. Now they need to look after the team. They need to make a partnership and then take how much they can take their team. First, they need to make a partnership. Quick two wickets. One more time, that was a really good ball. That was really good comeback from Jaswinder, we can say here. First ball went for a boundary, and after that, back to back two dot balls, including one wicket, three dot balls, including one wicket, and this time, good ball played towards the extra coverage and fielded down there. No chance for a run. This is going to be a loose ball of the second over. Only four runs considered in this over. This time he went all the way down the leg side, and umpire signals wide. And four run as the Byron because wicketkeeper couldn't collect the ball and it went all the way down towards the fine leg region for a four runs. So that's a five runs as a bonus run for Western Sydney Lions. This is what they needed. So far, nine runs in this over. Last ball of the innings. Sorry, last ball of the second over. That was a really good ball. Well defended by Chetan. So here comes the end of the second over. So at the end of second over, 15 runs with the loss of two wickets, Western Sydney Lions. Let's see how much they're gonna score in a power play. They still have four more overs remaining for the power play, and if we talk about the innings, they still have 18 more overs for the first innings, or they still have eight more wickets in hand in the first innings. Let's see how much they're gonna score and set a target for Haryana CC because the batting lineup of Haryana CC is really destructive. You can see here. आज नहीं कल है. Now here comes Bubber bringing his second over and third over for his team. First ball, that was really good, and LBW umpire signals out that's a wicket for Haryana CC. What Power is doing? This is gonna be a hat trick ball for Power because he took wicket on very last ball of his first over and first ball of the second over. That means two wickets in a row, and this is gonna be a hat trick ball for him. Let's see if he can manage to take a hat trick or not. Because back to back two wickets, 1.1 over delivered, 6 runs conceded, taking two wickets. Now here comes Said Maj. Said as a new batsman for Western Sydney Lions, back-to-back three wickets in 3 overs. What a bowling figure from Babur we can see here. This is a hat-trick ball. I think this time he will go straight onto the stumps because he wants wicket. He wants hat-trick. Let's see. What are you gonna do? Hat-trick ball. Last ball of the first over, wicket LBW. And first ball of the second over, wicket LBW. This time he will go straight to the stumps, and this is a hat-trick ball. I was saying that, and one more time, that's LBW, and here comes a hat trick for Babar. We can see here what a man he is. This is really great bowling figure from Babar. We can see here that's a hat trick, back to back three LBW, and that's a hat trick. Whoa, what a bowler you are, Babar. 1.2 overs delivered, 6 runs conceded, including three wickets, and that's a hat trick wicket. We can see here first ball. Wicket on the very last ball of the first over, second wicket on the very first ball of the second over, and hat trick wicket on the very second ball of the second over, back to back three wickets. And here comes fourth wicket down for Western Sydney Lions. What are you doing at the moment? You need to make partnership over here. You gave 4 wickets in a power play. That gonna hurt you so much. I know. Let's see what now new batsman gonna do. Sahil comes here on strike now as a new batsman for Western Sydney Lions. As this is 3 wickets, 3 LBW in a row, and that's a hat trick for Babar. Take a bow. Good bowling from Babar. Can he make a 4 wickets in a row? I was saying it before that he will go onto the stumps, and he did that. Batsman could connect the ball to the bat and straight hit on the pad. Umpire signals out, and Babar managed to get a wicket. Now here comes the third ball of the over. One more time, Yorker ball, well defended by Sahil. We can see here. One more time, straight onto the stumps, well defended by Sahil. That's a dot ball. Now we can see here last ball of the over. So for second last ball of the over, this over is going to be interesting over because he already took 2 wickets in his first two balls. After that, two back-to-back dot balls, and now here comes two second last ball of the over. What a shot from Shahil! That was a really good shot towards the extra cover region, deep extra cover region, because there was fielder inside the 30-yard circle. He played through the gap and straight went to the boundary line, and that's a 4 runs for Sahil. If we talk about the outfield, this outfield is so quick like bullets going from the gun. So quick outfield over here. So That's the 4 runs added to the scorecard. Much needed boundary for Western Sydney Lions. 19 runs with a loss of 4 wickets. This is really good start for Haryana CC. Last ball of the over, there was a chance of a wicket, but no man's land just ahead of a fielder, and that's a single run, I think. So at the end of third over, 20 runs with the loss of 4 wickets, Western Sydney Lions. Now they only have 3 more overs for the power play. Let's see how much they're gonna score in power play. Now, Western Sydney Lions need to make a partnership. Sahil and Chetan need to do work for their team. Now here comes Pushpinder bringing his second over and fourth over for his team. Let's see what he's gonna do. He managed to take first wicket for him in his first over. That was a really good ball, and what a shot towards the deep cover region, all the way down towards the deep cover region for a 6 runs, first six of the innings from the bat of Sahil. Sahil is playing really good cricket over here. 5 balls played, 11 runs, including 2 boundaries, 1 6 and 1 4. And he took single in the last ball of the third over, and he came in the strike and managed to get a six on very first ball of Pushpinder. If we talk about Pushpinder, he got hit boundary on his ball. The first ball of his over. That was really good ball, and there was a chance of wicket. Thick ace, but keeper couldn't collect that one, and that's a single run. Uh, Now we can see here Chetan comes on a strike. He will be facing Pushpinder. Chetan, Chetan haven't scored any runs in his 3 deliveries. Fourth ball well defended. He don't need to rush now for his score because his team needs a partnership here. Sahil is doing a great job over here, hitting a boundary so he can play slowly. Just rotating the strike. That was good collect from the keeper. Well played towards the gully region, but fielder down there. No chance of a run. That's a dot ball. Back to back, 3 dot balls from Pushpinder. First ball went for a 6 runs, and after that, just a single run and back to back, 3 dot balls. And here comes the last ball of this over. Let's see what gonna happen. This time he went all the way down the leg. Umpire signals while 1 run will be added as an extra for Haryana. Sorry, Western Sydney Lions. If you are doing good at the outside of off stump, then why are you trying to go on the leg side? Just giving that was inside it. There was a chance of wicket, but slightly missed the wicket, slightly missed the stumps. There was inside it, and that's a dot ball. So with this dot ball, here comes the end of a fourth over, 28 runs with the loss of 4 wicket. Western Sydney Lions. Now they only have 2 more overs remaining for the power play, and here comes one more time, Bubber, the big man, the big match player for Haryana CC at the moment. 3 wickets in 2 overs, including hat trick, and that's a hat trick. So what are you gonna bring in his third over? This gonna be his second last over for his spell. Let's see what are you gonna do. Already 4 wicket down. Now 6 wickets on hand for Western Sydney Lions. They still have 16 more overs remaining for the first innings. Let's see how much they're gonna score and set a target for Haryana CC. First ball of the third over for Babur. That was really good ball. That was quick though. Sahil tried to go hard towards the long off reason but couldn't connect the ball. Swings and a miss. That's a dot ball. That was really good. Bowling from Babur. That's a quick one. His bowling figure is looking really great at the moment. 11 runs in just 2.1 over by taking 3 wickets. One more time. Onto the stumps. Played towards the cover reason. Fielder down there. No chance of run. One more dot ball. Back to back. Two dot balls from Babur. Sahil on strike now. He scored 12 runs in 8 deliveries. This time he tried to go for a short ball, but ball couldn't take the height and it went all the way down towards the outside off stump for a wide ball. That's an extra run given by Babur. After getting two dot balls, one run will be added as an extra for Western Sydney Lions. They will take it no matter how the run comes. That was a really good ball. Well played with a soft hand towards the leg side for a single run. They are trying for 2 runs, but Chetan is not interested in taking double run. We can see here Chetan will be facing Babur. 7 balls played, no runs scored by Chetan. This time try to go for a short ball. He went for a short ball and well played towards the short third man. There was no fielder down there and two bounds for. Now here comes the first run for Chetan as a boundary. He managed to score 4 runs in 8 deliveries. First boundary for Chetan. That was really quick one, slightly missed by the batsman. Now this is going to be a last ball of his second last over, Babur. After this, he will only have last over remaining for his spell. 3 wickets already taken. That was really good ball into the pads. I think there is bat included on that. And single run with the single run, we can see here at the end of fifth over, 35 runs with the loss of 4 wickets. Western Sydney Lions. Now they only have last over remaining for the power play. Let's see how much they're going to score in the last over of the power play. And they still have 15 more overs for the first innings by having 6 wickets on hand. Now they need to make a partnership. They don't have to go for a long shot at the moment because they are already 4 wickets down. Play towards the long on reason fielder down there, just a single run. What a wicket for Pushpinder. Here comes second one for the Pushpinder. This time Sahil Dippers scoring 13 runs in just 10 balls. Caught and ball by Pushpinder. If we talk about the bowling attack from the Haryana CC at the moment, they are looking really great because they managed to take 5 wickets, half of the wickets in power play. 5.2 overs, deliver 36 runs given, and 5 wickets. 3 wickets from Babur, delivering 3 overs. 2 wickets from Pushpinder. This is the third over for Pushpinder. Both the opening spell bowler are doing really great job over here. Ocean City Lions are already halfway down. They only have 5 wickets remaining for the team. If we talk about the over, they still have 14.4 over remaining on hand. I think this match gonna pack up soon. If the Haryana CC bowler now Muhammad comes as a new batsman for Ocean City Lions. That was a really good ball. That's a dot ball. That was a really good shot. Well played. This time Pushpinder went towards the down leg side and well played towards the deep square leg region for a 4 runs from Muhammad. That was a really good ball. One more dot ball from Pushpinder. Now this is gonna be a last ball of the power play. He only get 5 runs so far in this over. That was a really good ball and dot ball. With this dot ball, here comes the end of a power play. 40 runs by losing 5 wickets. Western Sydney Lions, they still have 14 more overs remaining. They only have 5 wickets on hand now. Let's see how much they're gonna score in remaining overs for Haryana CC. Can they manage to get all wicket down for Western Sydney Lions? Here comes Babar bringing his last over for his spell. He already bowled 3 over, conceded 18 runs, and managed to get 3 wickets for him. Can he go for a fiver? Last over for him, looking good so far. First ball down the leg. What a keeping over there. This is really good looking keeping from Haryana CC. First ball down the leg. Umpire signals for wide. 1 run will be added as an extra for Western Sydney Lions. That was a really good ball. Played with a soft hand for a single run. Good running between the wicket. We can see here Chetan and Mohammad looking good at the moment. They're running quick. Now here comes Mohammad on strike now. Time one more time. He went all the way down towards the leg stump and umpire signals a wide. 1 more run as an extra for Western Sydney Lions. That was a really good ball. What a ball from Babar. Mohammed tried to go for a drive, but he couldn't connect the ball. That's just a miss, and that's a dot ball. Good bowling from Babar. But he gave two extra runs in this over. So far, three runs given. That's very good. Well defended. That's really unlucky for Babar. We can see here, just defended and ball went all the way outside the gully region in the gap for four runs. That was quite lucky for Muhammad. We can see here. I think that was an outside ace, just a bit, but that's quite lucky for Western Sydney Lions. This is what they needed, a boundary, because they only have 47 runs on board. One more time, good ball from Babar. That's a dot ball. Now only two balls remaining for Babar. This is the last over for his spell. If we talk about the Haryana CC, they only have taken three fielders outside the boundary line. Sorry, third year circle. Good ball. Play towards the point region. Fielder down there. No chance of a run. That's a dot ball. Now here comes the last ball of the over. Let's see what Babar gonna do. Let's see what Muhammad gonna do. This is the last ball for his spell. Try to go for a short ball. That was really good fielding in coverage region. That's a dot ball. With this dot ball, here comes the end of a seventh over. 47 runs on board by losing 5 wickets. Western Sydney Lions now 13 overs remaining for the first innings. Now here comes Pushpinder bringing his last over for his spell. Haryana CC is doing great job because both the opening spell ball got 5 wickets and then 3 wickets from Babar and 2 wickets from Pushpinder. So they are taking them for the 8 overs. That was really good ball. That's a dot ball. 8 overs done by the opening spell bowler from Haryana CC. If they are taking wicket, that's really good to call them for bowling. This time played towards the extra cover region, fielder down there on the deep extra cover. Just a single run. Now 48 runs on board now. That's really good fielding from Vishu. We can see here managed to save 2 runs for his team on the boundary line. Play towards the long off region, fielder down there. Just a single run. One more wicket down for Western Sydney Lions. Cotton ball. This is second cotton ball for Pushpinder. And this is the third wicket for him as well. So both the opening bowlers got 3 wickets each. And here comes the 6 wicket down for Western Sydney Lions. So at the end of 8 over 51 runs with the loss of 6 wickets, Western Sydney Lions. Now here comes One more wicket down for Western Sydney Lions and one more breakthrough for Haryana CC. This is the last over for Pushpinder, and this was really good bowling figure from both the opening spell bowlers from Haryana CC. Pushpinder Singh just bowled 4 overs, conceded 26 runs, and managed to take 3 wickets for his team. And Babar delivered 4 overs, conceded 25 runs, and managed to take 3 wickets for his team. They have probably done good job for their team. 8 overs, 6 wickets. Now here comes ninth over. Here comes Sumit has a new bowler for Haryana CC. There was left-handed batsman Mohammad Usman on the crease now. First left-hander for Western Sydney Lions. That was really good ball, well played towards the cover series and fielded around there. No chance of a run. Good fielding from Haryana CC. That's a dot ball. One more time, straight on to the pair, appealing for LBW. Umpire signals nothing, so this gonna be a dot ball. Now we can see lights is on. This gonna be brighter after 5 minutes, so it will be looking good. One more time, dot ball towards the mid wicket region for a ball. Deliver just a single run on his very first ball of this over. Sumit doing great job. Can he manage to get a wicket for his team? That was really good. Yorker from Sumit. One more dot ball added to the scorecard. Just one run given so far. This gonna be the last ball for his over. This time went for a short ball and one more dot ball added to the scorecard. Just a single run given in this over. That was pretty well. Good over for Sumit. Just one run conceded in his very first over. So at the end of ninth over, 52 runs with the loss of 6 wickets. Western Sydney Lions, they only have 4 wickets remaining on their hand and still 11 more overs for the first innings. Let's see how much they're gonna score and set a target for Haryana CC. Now here comes Yuvraj bringing his first over for his team and for him as well. What are you gonna do now, Yuvraj? On bowling attack now, Mohammad will be facing his very first ball. If we talk about Mohammad managed to score 12 runs in 13 deliveries. So first ball of Yuvraj, full toss ball played towards the long on region, fielder down there. Also, that was really good fielding, just a single run. First ball gone for a single run. Second one all the way down towards the leg side. And umpire signals wide 1 run will be added as an extra for Western Sydney Lions. If we talk about the wicket keeping from Haryana CC, he is doing really good job. Wicketkeeper is doing his job at the peak. He is saving all the by runs, diving here and there. Good keeping from Haryana CC. One more time. This is gonna be a no ball. Yeah, umpire signals no ball. Straight hit on the shoulder of a batsman. That's a no ball. Now this is gonna be a free hit ball for Mohammad Usman. This is gonna be a chance to make his run. He is at zero, playing six balls. So this gonna be a chance for his opening score. Slightly played towards the deep back square leg reason for a 4 runs. That was a free hit ball. Now here comes 4 runs on board for Western Sydney Lions and for Mohammad Usman. One more time down the leg side. Umpire signals while 1 run will be added as an extra for Western Sydney Lions. Now we can see 3 extra runs given by the bowler of Haryana CC Yuvraj. You need to look after your line and length. You need to go for good deliveries because your opening spell was really good from both the bowlers. One more time, went down the leg for a wide and 4 runs. Boundary as a by as well. So he gave 5 runs as an extra. You need to stop this one because your team is looking so good at the moment. You can't lick the run like this one. Already 5, 6, 8 runs given as an extra, including 3 wide balls, 4 run as a by and wide, and 1 no ball. So you still have 4 more balls to deliver. Into the toe now. That's a Yorker, and just a single run. Now here comes Asnain as a new batsman for, sorry, Asnain on crease, on strike now for Western Sydney Lions. He'll be facing Yuvraj. Square board is looking nice so far. 66 runs, 6 wickets, just a single run. Towards the deep mid wicket raising. Second last ball of this over. Slightly played towards the extra cover reason, fielder down there, no chance of a run. That's a dot ball. This is what you need to do, Yuvraj. 15 runs conceded in 5 balls of the first over. Now here comes the last ball of this over. That's a dot ball. With this dot ball, here comes the end of a 10 over. So at the end of first half of the first innings, 67 runs with the loss of 6 wickets. Western Sydney Lions, they have 10 more overs remaining on hand. 10 more overs remaining and 4 wickets on hand now. Now they need to take a charge and make some good score and set a target for Haryana CC. That was a really good ball. That's a 4 runs. That was an inside edge and 4 runs added on the scoreboard now. Mohammad playing at 18 runs in the 16 balls and Asnain playing at 5 runs in 10 balls. That was quite unlucky for Sumit because he only considered one run in his first over. Now he got it inside his but went for a boundary. That's quite unlucky for you, but that's lucky for Western Sydney Lions. What a shot this time. Mohammed banged away all the way down towards the deep square leg region for a huge six. What a shot from Mohammed. We can see here back to back boundaries for Mohammed and Western Sydney Lions. This is what they needed at the moment. Now scoreboard went all the way up to 77 runs. Third ball, dot dot ball, already given 10 runs. Now this is what you need to do, Sumit, back to back dot balls you need to do for your team. That's really good ball. One more dot ball added on the square card. Now he still have two more balls remaining for this over. He already considered 10 runs, two boundaries in this over. Very first two ball of this over. Now he still have two more balls remaining for this over. Let's see what he gonna do. And Mohammad is playing really good at the moment. 24 runs in 19 balls, hitting couple of boundaries for his team. Well played all the way down towards the long on raise and also small. Good fielding. That's a single run. Now Asnan comes on strike now. Left-handed batsman. Last ball of this over. Well played with a soft hand for a single run. So with the single, here comes the end of 11th over, 79 runs with the loss of 6 wickets. Western Sydney Lions. Now they are looking good at the moment because they're having a good partnership over here. This is what they needed at the moment because there was quick wickets down for them. 5 wickets down in power play and 6 wicket down in 8 overs of the first innings. So they need some good partnership over here. One more time, here comes Yuvraj. I think he need to look after his line in length now because he conceded 15 runs in his first over, including couple of extra runs, no ball and wild ball. Um, so far he gave like 3 or 4 wild balls, including sorry, and one no ball as well. First ball played towards the extra cover region. There was no. This is not what you needed, Haryana CC. There was a dot ball and Filler went for overthrow. He tried to go for a direct hit because batsman is outside of the crease, but that was went as an overthrow and given one run. Now here comes Muhammad on strike now. That was a really good shot towards the deep cover region for a single run. Now here comes Asnain on strike. He'll be facing Ibraj. Ibraj is looking good in this over. He only gave one run, 2 runs, but one run is an overthrow. Played towards the gully region fielder down there. Sorry, square leg region fielder down there. Single run. Here comes Muhammad on his strike now. That was a really good shot from Muhammad towards the deep mid wicket region. There was a fielder just far away from the ball. Long on region as he was trying to go, but that was really good effort from him. Couldn't reach to the ball at the last moment. and it went all the way down for a 4 runs. One more boundary added to the scorecard, 86 runs now for Western Sydney Lions. Straight on the pad, appealing for LBW umpire signals nothing. That's a dot ball. One more dot ball from Yuvraj. This over went good for Yuvraj because he only gave 7 runs. He gave 15 runs in his first over, so this we can say this is a good comeback for him. Just 7 runs in second over. So at the end of 12th over, 86 runs with the loss of 6 wickets. Western Sydney Lions. They still have 8 more overs remaining. Now here comes Rahul in bowling attack. That was really good ball. That's a dot ball from Rahul. Good start for Rahul. This is the first over for him. Let's see how he gonna finish his first over. Second ball played towards the long on region for a 4 runs. Good shot from Asnain. He was at zero, playing 6 balls, but if we talk now, he is at 12 runs in 15 balls, and Mohammad is playing at 30 runs in just 24 balls. This is what Western Sydney Lions needed. Couple of boundaries and a good partnership. These two batsmen are doing great job for his team. Their team one more time played all the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for 4 runs. Sorry, that was towards the deep square leg region for 4 runs back to back, 2 boundaries for Asnain. Rahul went for a dot ball in very first ball and conceded 2 back-to-back boundaries in his 2 balls. Now, this is going to be a fourth ball for Rahul, 6 runs away from the 100 runs Western Sydney Lions. There was a chance, good fielding and deep mid wicket region just for a single run. Still 7.2 overs remaining for the first innings. Try to go for a short ball. There was a chance of catch, but Asad Usman, what are you doing, man? There was a chance of a catch, but you missed the catch and given a boundary as well. I think there is some kind of light issue over there. He's saying there is a light issue from the deep mid wicket region, but that's quite good thing for Western Sydney Lions. Last ball of the over. Stepped from the trees and played towards the extra cover region for a couple of runs. Good running between the wicket. So with these 2 runs, here comes 101 run for Western Sydney Lions. And so at the end of 13th over, 101 run with a loss of 6 wickets. Western Sydney Lions. I thought that was a double run, but that's a single run. So at the end of 13th over, 100 runs on board by losing 6 wickets. Western Sydney Lions, they have 13 over finished. Now they have 7 more overs remaining. If we talk about the run rate is now 7.639 runs per over. This partnership is doing great job over here for their team because their team was losing quick wickets, 6 wickets on 8 over, and so far 5 over done, and no wickets down for Western Sydney Lions. Mohammad playing at 35 runs in 26 balls. Asnain playing at 17 runs in 17 balls. Now here comes Asad Usman Waricha as a new bowler for Haryana CC. This is the first over for him, and let's see what he's gonna do. He is managing his field. Mohammad gonna face Wasad. First ball for Asad. All the way down towards the leg side, raising umpire signals wide. 1 run will be added as an extra for Western Sydney Lions. What a shot. There was a chance of a catch, but couldn't grab the catch towards the deep mid wicket raising. That's 4 runs. One more boundary from Mohammad. One more time towards the deep mid wicket raise and filter down there all the way down for 1 run. 4 runs back to back boundary for Western Sydney Lions. This is what they needed at the moment, and this is what Mohammad is delivering for his team. 43 runs in just 28 deliveries. That was quite good batting from Mohammad. He is just 7 runs away from his half century. One more time. Played all the way down towards the deep square leg raising for 1 bounce for 3 back-to-back boundaries for Mohammad. And Asad gave 13 runs in just 3 balls, including 3 boundaries and 1 wide run. In his very first ball, 3 runs away from his half century. Mohammad, what a player you are. You are doing the right thing for your team. This is what your team is seeking for, and this is what you are delivering to them. I think that was a really good ball. That's a dot ball. I think the dressing room is looking heavily is looking really good at the moment. Western Sydney Lions, because Mohammad is doing his job at the peak. One more time, play towards the deep square leg, reason no filter down there. One more boundary added to the scorecard, and here comes the 50 runs for Mohammad. Well played. This is what you need to deliver for your team. This is what you did. 51 runs in 31 balls. Your team was struggling before losing quick wickets, and you came onto the crease and stayed there for your team and managed to score 51 runs in just 31 ball. This time slower one, just a single run. So with this single run, here comes the end of an over. 14 over done, 118 runs with the loss of 6 wickets. Western Sydney Lions. Western Sydney Lion is looking good at the moment because they are having a good partnership over there. This is what you needed to do in the first pair as well. You need to like make a partnership, but that was quite unlucky for them. They lose 5 wickets in power play. One more time, Asnain tried to go hard, but he got caught in the mid-wicket region. And here comes fresh, sorry, another wicket down for Western Sydney Lions at the end of 14.1 over. They are having a good partnership. Um, Mohammad was scoring a boundaries, so I think Asnain, sorry, that was Mohammad. Now he departs, scoring 52 runs in 32 balls. Well played, Mohammad. You did a great job. You delivered what your team needed, and that was really good. Partnership from Mohammad and Asnain. 52 runs in 32 balls. Mohammad, good innings. Now the new batsman comes in the crease. They need to do the same thing what Mohammad did for his team. 118 runs on board now. Seventh wicket down. They only have 3 wickets remaining on hand, and they still have 5.5 overs remaining for the first innings. Omajot strikes on his very first ball of his first over. First ball of the first over went for a wicket. Second ball, that was a really good ball. Played towards the cover reason. Single run. Now here comes Osnain on strike now. Fiak comes as a new batsman for Ocean City Lions. That's really good looking shot from Osnain all the way down towards the deep mid wicket reason for 6 runs. That's a single run. Now, last wicket was Osnain. Mohammad is still in crease now, scoring 59 runs. In 34 deliveries, there was some short of mistake in scoring. So Osnain was the player who was out last time. One more time, Mohammad strikes all the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for a 6 runs. He scored 65 runs in 35 balls. That was a really good innings from Mohammad. Now at the end of 15th over, 133 runs with the loss of 7 wickets. Western Sydney Lions now they only have 5 more overs remaining for the first innings. Mohammad is looking in good thoughts for their team. This is what he is doing for his team, and this is exactly what their team needed. And this player is doing great job for his team. Mohammad. Now here comes Fiak. He needs to make a partnership with Mohammad. You don't need to go for a good shot or you don't need to go for a long shot because Muhammad is doing that job because he has been in crease for a long time. He is shut now. One more time, Muhammad on strike now. Slapped for a single run. Fielder down there on the boundary line. And that's a single run. This is the second over for a hole. Three single runs in 3 ball. Wow. What a ball from Rahul. This time Rahul strikes. Mohammad tried to go for a uppercut, but straight onto the stumps from Rahul. This is not needed from Mohammad, but you did a wrong thing this time. But you played really good innings for your team, 65 runs scored. But you can play all the way down for a 20 overs, but you played a wrong shot at the moment, and Rahul delivered what he need to do at that time, straight onto the stumps, Yorker length, and clean bowled. So eighth wicket down at the end of 15.4th over. Rahul is strike now. This is the first wicket for Rahul. 1.4 over delivery, 17 runs conceded, and managed to take first wicket for him and eighth wicket for his team. So Western Sydney Lions only have two more wickets remaining on their hand, and new batsmen come into the crease. Umer gonna be a new batsman. So they still have 4.2 overs remaining and only two wickets on hand now. Let's see how much they're gonna score and set a target for Haryana CC. They only have a score 136 runs so far, but that was quite good for them because they already lose 5 wickets on the power play, and they have come a long way now. Well played with a soft hand just for dot ball. Last ball of this over. Rahul is doing great comeback in this over because he conceded 13 run, 14 run in first over. One more time, that's a dot ball. With these dot balls, here comes the second over. End of a second over for Rahul. He conceded 17 runs and managed to take first wicket for him. And so at the end of 16th over, 136 runs with the loss of 8 wicket, Western Sydney Lions. Now they have Fiak and Umer on crease now as a batsman. So they still have 4 more overs remaining. Let's see if they can score a good run. Clean bowled from Amanjot. If we talk about the Amanjot, he took first wicket on his very first ball of his first over, and one more time he took wicket in first ball of his second over. I think first ball of his over is lucky for him because he took first wicket in first ball of the first over, and now his second wicket is on the first ball of the second over. Amanjot strikes here, and one more wicket down for Western Sydney Lions. So 16.1 over, gone 136 runs with the loss of 9 wickets. Western Sydney Lions, they only have a last wicket remaining for the innings. Let's see how much they're gonna score. If we talk about the score now, 136 runs and run rate is 8.41 runs per over now. They still have 3.5 overs remaining on their hand. Let's see if they can manage to play all the 20 overs and score some good runs and set a target for Haryana CC, or Haryana CC gonna take all the wickets of Western Sydney Lions. Here comes Muhammad Usman as a new batsman for Western Sydney Lions. Both the batsmen and crease are new batsmen for Western Sydney Lions. So let's see how much they're gonna score now. I think Haryana CC is going for all out. They are ready to take all the wickets of Western Sydney Lions. Mohammad Usman and Umer on crease now for Western Sydney Lions. Umpire signals wide, and one run will be added as an extra for Western Sydney Lions. That was a really good ball. Well played with a soft hand. Defended by Mohammad. That's a dot ball. straight onto the pair. They're appealing for LBW umpire signals. Nothing. He's saying that was missing leg stump, so that's gonna be a dot ball. Back to back two dot balls from Amanjot. He only gave 1 run. As an extra, he this is the great comeback from him. He conceded 15 runs in his first over, and now only 1 run as an extra, and took 1 wicket as well, and back to back two dot balls. So he had three more balls remaining for this over. Let's see how he gonna finish his second over. This time, all the way up towards the long of reason fielder down there. There was a chance of a catch, but missed. That was straight onto the fielder's hand, but couldn't grab the catch. This could be all out for Western Sydney Lions. And that's a boundary as well. There was a chance of wicket, couldn't grab a catch, and given a boundary. Play towards the leg side, just for a single run. Quick running between the wicket. Mohammad Usman and Umair. Now here comes Umair on strike now. He will be facing the last ball of Amanjot. Play towards the cover reason. Good fielding from Asad. That's a dot ball. With this dot ball, here comes the end of the 17th over. 142 runs on board with a loss of 9 wickets. Western Sydney Lions. They have now 3 overs remaining for the first innings. Play towards the cover reason. Good fielding from Asad one more time. That's a dot ball. This is the third over for Rahul. This time he went all the way down towards the leg side. Good keeping from the Haryana CC. We can see here wicket keeper is really good for Haryana CC. That was really good pace of keeping from Haryana CC. There was a ace and they're appealing umpire signals nothing. That's a dot ball. That's a wicket. That's all out for Western Sydney Lions. Here comes the end of the first innings. 17.2 overs, deliver 143 runs on scoreboard by losing all the wickets. Western Sydney Lions. Rahul strikes and managed to get his second wicket now. So if we talk about the scoreboard, let's see. If we talk about the Western Sydney Lions, Jahanzib came as an opener batsman and scored 9 runs in 8 deliveries. Abdullah Khan also opener batsman, but he went dug out in just one ball. First ball, and Mudassir Khan also went for a dug out in first ball. So Sahil Thakur scored 13 runs in 10 ball, including 1 4 and 1 6. If we talk about Muhammad Bilal, he's the man who took the square on board for Western Sydney Lions. 66 runs in just 37 balls, including 9 4 and 3 sixes. After that, S9 scored 17 runs for his team, 18 ball played, and 4 boundaries included 4 runs. So if we talk about the Haryana CC in first innings, 4 over done by Babur, 3 wickets taken, only conceded 25 runs. And Pushpinder Singh, 4 over deliver, given 26 runs and managed to take 3 wickets. After that, Rahul came on bowling attack, 2.1 over deliver, 1 wicket, conceded 18 runs. And Amanjot delivered 2 overs, 21 runs conceded, and managed to get 2 wickets. So here comes the end of the first innings, 143 runs, the loss of 10 wickets. Western Sydney Lions now, Haryana CC need to score 143 runs in 20 overs to win this match, and Western Sydney Lions need to defend 143 runs in 20 overs, or they can take all the wickets. Let's see how much this match gonna be. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
I bet when you call it Avani, I'm picking up and I'm ready to answer all your queries like rapid fire round. Jokes aside, I'm Prasidi, receptionist here at Avani. I'm usually the first person you'll meet when you walk through our doors. The first impression always matters, and at Avani, we make sure it is professionally handled from the very start and make sure every guest feels welcome and is connected to the right people. Because here at Avani, we build relationships one hello at a time.
You know that feeling when someone absolutely loves the gift you gave them? That's exactly the joy we get at Avani. I'm Kritika Raj, a licensed real estate agent with Avani Real Estate. What I love most is helping people move into spaces, whether it's a home, an office, or a whole business. I love seeing them make it their own, build their work culture, and leave their mark. I'm excited to see how you'll make your next space truly yours. It's easy. Just reach out and we'll guide you every step of the way.
It's funny how some buyers ask me if there is anything fishy about a property. Hi, this is Hassan Nawaz, a licensed real estate agent at Avani. Here's a tip most people they don't think about. Always check the property's easements and encumbrances. Sometimes there are hidden rights and restrictions on the land, like shared driveways, underground utilities that can affect your use. And knowing this early can save a lot of headaches later. At Avani, we go through all these details for you. Our goal is simple, sell with clarity and peace of mind for both of us.
Remember these tips while buying your property. Hi, I'm Sangeeta, a real estate agent here at Avani. Be smart. When you're first walking, don't just fall in love with a decor that can always be changed. Focus on what really matters: the functionality of the floor plan, the infrastructure, ROI, and the future feasibility of your family or business plans, and the community as well. These are the things you can't compromise on. And at Avani, we walk you through every perspective so that you can make a decision that lasts forever.
This is Santosh Ghimire, licensed real estate agent at Avani Real Estate. One sale I will remember my whole life was with a newlywed couple looking for a house. Then I took them to a home once lived by an elderly couple who raised their 3 children there. The walls had drawings, colors, even ketchup stains, and suddenly they saw what they could not see earlier. I showed them so many places, but nothing felt right. They noticed every fault, every little details. Life isn't perfect, and neither are homes, but that's what makes them real. We can't promise you will find the right place in one go, but we do promise we will be with you through every step until you do.
Hello, this is Sirajul Munir. I'm a licensed real estate agent myself and Chief Operating Officer at Avani Real Estate and Avani Enterprise. One of the biggest questions we get at Avani is, where is the market going? Now, the truth is, we are not fortune tellers. We don't predict the future. What we do is study the market, analyze trends, and draw on years of experience to guide you in the right direction. With a team of licensed real estate agents and sales associates, we bring expertise from every angle, so we are never making decisions alone. Here, we are not just the facilitators of property, we are facilitators of informed decisions, and that's what makes all the difference.
At Avani, we know every decision in real estate is more than a transaction. it's a life decision. I am Tejas Dani, a licensed real estate agent with many years of experience in this field. From first home buyers to seasoned investors, I am here to guide you through every step with clarity and guidance. We can't wait to use our experience to help you with one of life's most important decisions. To know more, simply reach out to us.
I bet when you call it Avani, I'm picking up and I'm ready to answer all your queries like rapid fire round. Jokes aside, I'm Prasidi, receptionist here at Avani. I'm usually the first person you'll meet when you walk through our doors. The first impression always matters, and at Avani, we make sure it is professionally handled from the very start and make sure every guest feels welcome and is connected to the right people. Because here at Avani, we build relationships one hello at a time.
You know that feeling when someone absolutely loves the gift you gave them? That's exactly the joy we get at Avani. I'm Kritika Raj, a licensed real estate agent with Avani Real Estate. What I love most is helping people move into spaces, whether it's a home, an office, or a whole business. I love seeing them make it their own, build their work culture, and leave their mark. I'm excited to see how you'll make your next space truly yours. It's easy. Just reach out and we'll guide you every step of the way.
It's funny how some buyers ask me if there is anything fishy about a property. Hi, this is Hassan Nawaz, a licensed real estate agent at Avani. Here's a tip most people they don't think about. Always check the property's easements and encumbrances. Sometimes there are hidden rights and restrictions on the land, like shared driveways, underground utilities that can affect your use. And knowing this early can save a lot of headaches later. At Avani, we go through all these details for you. Our goal is simple, sell with clarity and peace of mind for both of us.
Remember these tips while buying your property. Hi, I'm Sangeeta, a real estate agent here at Avani. Be smart. When you're first walking, don't just fall in love with a decor that can always be changed. Focus on what really matters: the functionality of the floor plan, the infrastructure, ROI, and the future feasibility of your family or business plans, and the community as well. These are the things you can't compromise on. And at Avani, we walk you through every perspective so that you can make a decision that lasts forever.
This is Santosh Ghimire, licensed real estate agent at Avani Real Estate. One sale I will remember my whole life was with a newlywed couple looking for a house. Then I took them to a home once lived by an elderly couple who raised their 3 children there. The walls had drawings, colors, even ketchup stains, and suddenly they saw what they could not see earlier. I showed them so many places, but nothing felt right. They noticed every fault, every little details. Life isn't perfect, and neither are homes, but that's what makes them real. We can't promise you will find the right place in one go, but we do promise we will be with you through every step until you do.
Hello, this is Sirajul Munir. I'm a licensed real estate agent myself and Chief Operating Officer at Avani Real Estate and Avani Enterprise. One of the biggest questions we get at Avani is, where is the market going? Now, the truth is, we are not.
So here comes the second innings. Asad and Ibraz. Asad and Ibraz on strike. On crease as the opening pair for Haryana CC. Adil gonna be a fresh bowler for Western Sydney Lions. First ball, ready towards the extra cover region for a single run. That was a full toss ball. There was a chance of a run out, but couldn't manage to get a direct hit. That's a dot ball. Now, this is gonna be a third ball of the first over. One more dot ball from Adil. We can see here that was really good bowling from Adil. Just given 1 run so far in 3 balls. Clean ball. What a ball from Adil. Back to back 2 dot balls and clean bowled Yuvraj on his very first ball. Here comes the first wicket for Western Sydney Lions. First strike for Adil. He only gave single run and managed to get first wicket in his very first over. So Yuvraj departs as a dugout. This is really good bowling from Adil. This is what they needed. First wicket down in first over of the second innings. Haryana CC now they need 143 more runs in 19.2 overs. They lose their first wicket on the very first over of the power play. Adil strikes. Now here comes Bisanta as a new batsman for Haryana CC. First man down. This match is going interesting because Western Sydney also 1 wicket down on very first over on the last ball of the first over, and now Haryana CC is also 1 wicket down in very first ball of the first over. This match is gonna be an interesting match now. All the fielders are pumped up after getting first wicket. That was a really good ball. And good fielding from the keeper, we can say. He ran all the way down towards the DB square leg region and managed to save 2 runs for his team. So this is the last ball of the over. 3 runs so far on board with the loss of first wicket Haryana CC. Play towards the cover base and filter down there, no run. With this dot ball, here comes the end of the first over, 3 runs. With the loss of first wicket, Haryana CC now they need 141 runs from 19 overs. They still have 9 more wickets on their hand. Here comes Asad on strike now. Who gonna bowl second over for Western Sydney Lions? Now here comes Asnain bringing first over for him and second over for his team, Western Sydney Lions. This is the second over of the power play. Haryana CC still have 5 more overs for the power play. Also tried to go for a hard shot, go for a long shot, but couldn't connect. That's a swing and a miss. Good ball from Asnain. Slightly missed the stumps. That was a really good ball from Asnain. This time connects properly and played all the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for 4 runs. This is what Asad is looking for. First boundary for Haryana CC from the bat of Asad Usman. One more time, play towards the gully region. Good fielding over there. That was really good fielding effort from the gully fielder. Sorry, point fielder. Western Sydney Lions. 1-1. Now here comes Bison on strike now. That was a Yorker ball. Well defended Bison. One more time. Good ball from Asnain. That's a dot ball. Western Sydney Lions is doing great job with the ball. 5 ball, 5 run considered by Asnain. Couldn't manage to get any wicket so far. Can he finish his over like this? That was really good over from Asnain. We can see here just 5 run given. And so at the end of second over of the power play, 8 runs with the loss of first wicket. Haryana Cricket Club now they need 136 more runs from 18 overs. So required run rate is 7.56 runs per over now. Now here comes Asad Usman on strike. He squared a boundary in previous over. That was the only boundary for Haryana CC so far. That was really good shot from Asad. One more boundary added on the scorecard from Asad. All the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for a 4 runs. Good shot from Asad. Now here comes 12 runs on board now. Adil bringing his second over. He got his first wicket in his very fourth ball of his first over. And one more time, Adil strikes here and managed to get second wicket for him and his team as well. This is the second wicket for him today. And first wicket, I was talking and I was saying it before, just before this ball, that Adil got his first wicket on very fourth ball of his first over, and at the same time he got his second wicket on very second ball of his second over. This is really good start for Western Sydney Lions. This is what they are looking for because they also gave quick wickets while they were batting in first innings, and now they are taking quick wickets while they are bowling. I think they are taking a revenge in second innings. We can say that. Now here comes another breakthrough for Western Sydney Lions and one more wicket down for Haryana CC. This time's Asad Usman going back to the pavilion. Asad Usman departs, scoring 2 boundaries and couple of single runs. Adil is doing great job with the ball for Western Sydney Lions, where Muhammad did great job with the bat for the Western Sydney Lions. Now Here comes Sumit as a new batsman for Haryana CC. One more time onto the pads and umpire appeals for LBW, umpire signals nothing. That's a dot ball. That was really good bowling from Adil. We can see here. Now here comes the fourth ball. Well played all the way down towards the extra cover region. Sorry, deep cover region, filter down there on the boundary line, just a single run. 5 runs given so far in this over. Still 2 more balls remaining for this over. Let's see what Adil gonna do. Here comes Bisant on his strike now. Now, these two batsmen need to make a partnership for their team. Bisant and Sumit. Let's see how long they're gonna stay in the crease. This time, Bisant strikes with a bat towards the long on reason for 1 bounce for first boundary for Bisant here. Last ball of this over. Last ball of this over. 127 more runs required from 17.1 over. Haryana CC. That was really good change of pace from Adil. That was good thinking. That's a slower ball, but he went far away from the off stump umpire signals wide. That was really good. Slower from Adil. If he was onto the stumps, maybe there was a chance of a wicket. Because normally when bowlers go for a change of a pace, there is a chance of a wicket. This time we went all the way down towards the leg side, but slightly touched in the bat, and that's a dot ball. With this dot ball, here comes the end of third over. 18 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. Haryana CC now they have 3 more overs remaining for the power play, and 126 more runs on board to chase in 17 overs. They have like 8 overs, sorry, 8 wickets remaining on their hand. Now here comes Asnain bringing his second over. First over was quite good for him, but on the very first ball of his second over, he went all the way down towards the leg side. Umpire signals wide. 1 run will be added as an extra for Haryana CC. He only conceded 5 runs in his very first over, but when he come to deliver second over, he went for a wide ball in his very first ball. That was a really good ball. Played with a soft hand, but that's a dot ball. There was a chance of a cotton ball, but couldn't reach to the ball. This could be a first wicket for Asnain, but that was quite little bit far away from his hand. So back to back two dot balls after a white ball. So this is quite good looking over for Asnain so far. Can he finish this over like this? Easily played with a soft hand for a single run. Now here comes Vishant on strike now. What a shot. This was good looking shot from Vishant just for two bounce for towards the deep cover region. No filter down there on the boundary line. Well played Vishant. That was really good shot from Vishant. Boundary. They're appealing, but umpire signals nothing. That's a dot ball. That was straight onto the pair. So at the end of fourth over, 24 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. Haryana Cricket Club now. This is really good spell for Western Sydney Lions so far. Only 24 runs conceded by taking 2 wickets. They are looking good. One more time, captain brings Adil on bowling attack. First ball of the over went for a full toss ball. That was a really good shot from Sumit towards the deep square leg region for a 4 runs. First boundary for Sumit. One more time played with a soft hand for a single run. Now here comes Bisant on his strike. One more time. played straight fielder down there, just a single run. With the single runs, here come Sumit on strike now. So 114 more runs on board to chase for Haryana Cricket Club in just 15.3 overs. They have like 1.3 overs remaining for the power play as well. So if we talk about Western Sydney Lions, they already got 2 wickets, so they need to take 8 more wickets, or they have to defend 114 runs in 15.3 overs to win this match. Let's see which team gonna win this match. This match is looking good for both the teams at the moment. Now here comes the first ball for Adil. This time he went all the way down towards the leg side. Umpire signals wide. 1 1 will be added as an extra for Haryana CC. He went for a wide ball. So one more time. That was really good ball. There is a chance of a wicket, and Hasnain down there, and one more wicket down for Haryana CC this time. Sumit departs, scoring 7 runs in 8 balls, and one more wicket for Adil. He managed to take 3 wickets in his 3 overs. He got his first wicket in his first ball of the first over, and second wicket in his second ball of his second over. I think third ball of his second over, and third wicket in his first ball of the third over. Now here comes 3 wicket down for Haryana CC. All the 3 wickets are taken by Adil. That was really good bowling figure from Adil. 2.4 over, delivered 20 runs conceded, managed to get 3 wickets for him and his team as well. So at the end of 4.4 overs, 31 runs with the loss of 3 wickets, Haryana CC. Now here comes Pushpinder Singh as a new batsman for Haryana CC. Now here comes Pushpinder on crease, new batsman for Haryana CC. Adil is looking good at the moment. He's doing great job for his team. That was an ace and chance of a wicket, but keeper couldn't grab the ball, and it went all the way down towards the third man for a 4 runs. There was a chance of one more wicket for Adil. That was quite unlucky for Adil because keeper couldn't grab the ball. This could be a fourth wicket for him and fourth wicket for his team as well, but this didn't went on his side. That's a 4 runs. So this is the last ball of his over. Last ball, dot ball. With this dot ball, here comes the end of a fifth over, and 35 runs on board for Haryana CC by losing 3 wickets. Now they only have last over remaining for the power play, and they need to score 109 more runs from 15 overs to win this match. Required run rate is 7.27 runs per over now. So there is Pushpinder Singh and Bisant on crease at the moment for Haryana CC. Now let's see Who gonna bowl for Western Sydney Lions? Asnain. Asnain is also doing great job for his team. He delivered 2 over and only gave like 11 runs in 2 overs, but he couldn't get any wicket so far. He still have 2 more overs remaining for his spell. Hopefully, he will get some wicket because he's doing great job at the moment. So here comes the last over of the power play. Fresh ball. That was really good ball. Played with a soft hand. No chance of a run over there. That's a dot ball. Straight onto the pad, appealing for LBW umpire signals it is missing leg stump, and that's a dot ball. That was really good ball from Asnain. Back to back 2 dot balls. That was really good fielding towards the mid wicket region. 1 more dot ball. Back to back 3 dot balls for Asnain. Asnain is really good bowler. He managed to get 3 dot balls back to back in this over. He still had 3 more ball remaining for this over. Can he finish like this, or he will give up boundaries? Let's see. Visant on strike now. There was a chance of wicket in the point region. Easily dropped catch straight into the hand of a fielder. Couldn't grab it. There was a chance of wicket for Hasnain. This could be a first wicket for him. That was quite unlucky for Hasnain. The ball went straight onto the hand of a fielder, but he couldn't grab the ball. One more life given to the Visant. This may hurt to Western Sydney Lions. Into the block hole. That's really good ball. Back to back 5 balls. Dot balls. Last ball of this over. And last ball of the power play as well. 1 more dot ball. What a over from Musnin. That's a maiden over. It could be a maiden wicket over, but that's quite unlucky for Musnin. That's a first maiden over so far in this innings. Or we can say including both the innings. This is the first maiden over by Asnain. We can see here. So at the end of power play, 35 runs with the loss of 3 wickets. Haryana CC now they need 109 more runs from 14 overs to win this match. Required run rate went all the way up to 7.79 runs per over now. Here comes Pushpinder on strike, and Adil gonna bring his last over of his spell. So I think Ocean Sydney Lions is going to bring Adil and Asnain for 8 overs, bringing their four over each. Let's see. Now 5 fielders will be outside of the boundary line circle because power play is already finished. First ball easily played. There is a chance of a run out, but quick running between the wicket, Pushpinder and Pisant. Now here comes Vishant on strike now. He will be facing Adil. What a shot. That was a really good shot from Vishant towards the deep cover reason for a 6 runs. This is what Haryana CC is looking for. That's a dot ball for Adil. They're appealing for the LBW, but Umpire says that was missing stumps, so that will be a dot ball. Haryana CC managed to score 7 runs so far in this over. Let's see, still 2 more balls remaining for this over. How much they're gonna score in 2 balls? Let's see. Visant on a strike facing Adil, second last ball of his spell. This time, played towards the deep mid-wicket region, fielded down there, just a single run. Just a single run. So here comes the end of spell for Adil. He bowled 4 over, given 33 runs and managed to take 3 wickets. So that's the end of 7 over and 44 runs with the loss of 3 wickets. Haryana CC now they need 100 runs in 13 over to win this match. Required run rate is 7.69 runs per over. And if we talk about Western Sydney Lions, they need to defend 100 runs from 13 overs, or they can take 7 wickets to win this match. Let's see which team gonna win this match and take 2 points home. Who gonna bowl 8th over for Western Sydney Lions? Let's see. Are they gonna bring in Asnain for the 8th over? Asnain got last over remaining for his spell. That's a dot ball for Western Sydney Lions. Mohammad Usman bringing his first over, went for dot ball in his very first ball. Now, umpire signals wide and 4 run as a buy as well, 5 runs as a bonus for Haryana CC. They also gave like couple of extra runs, like 5 runs, and now they are getting back as well. Western Sydney Line is also giving that one back to the Haryana CC. Now they have 95 more runs on board to defend. Let's see what they're gonna do. Mohammad Usman on bowling attack, Pushpinder on strike now. Straight onto the pad and appealing for LBW. Here comes one more breakthrough for Western Sydney Lions. Umpire signals out, and this is the first wicket for Mohammad Usman. We can see here he strikes on very second ball of his over. First ball went for a dot ball, second ball went for a wide, and then he delivered one more time his second ball and managed to get a wicket. This time Pushpinder departs and one more wicket down for Haryana CC. So at the end of 7.2 overs, 49 runs with the loss of 4 wickets, Haryana CC now they only have 6 wickets remaining on their hand and 95 runs more needed on the board now. One more wicket down for Haryana CC. Western Sydney Lions managed to get one more breakthrough. Now this time Mohammad Usman strikes for Western Sydney Lions. Now here comes Amanjot as a new batsman for Haryana CC. He's really good batsman. That was a really good shot from Amanjot. I was saying it before, he's a really good batter for Haryana CC. He comes to the crease, faced first ball, went for a 4 runs boundary. So here comes 53 runs for Haryana CC. Now they need 91 more runs from 12.3 overs. Easily played for a single run. Easily played for a single run. There was a chance of a run out, but couldn't take a chance. One more dot ball. And so at the end of 8th over, 55 runs with the loss of 4 wickets, Haryana CC now they need 89 more runs from 12 overs. And Amanjot and Vishant are on crease for Haryana CC. Western Sydney Lions is doing great job with the ball at the moment. We can't say anything at the moment because both the team is looking good so far. Let's see how long this match gonna be. That was really good ball from Fike. He's bringing his first over. That was a really good ball. Dot ball. Try to go hard, but swings and a miss. Straight onto the pad. Appealing for LBW umpires. Signals nothing. He is not interested. So that's a dot ball. First ball was wide. After that, a dot ball. That was a really good shot from Rishant towards the deep point region for a 4 runs. First boundary of this over. 60 runs on board now. 84 more required from 11.4 overs. Can Haryana CC chase this target or Western Sydney Lions defends this 84 runs in 11.4 overs? Let's see. Now it's getting colder at the moment. It's getting a little bit windy, cold wind surrounding all the ground. He tried to go for a short ball, but Vishant punished with a 4 runs. Pike tried to go for a bouncer ball, but Vishant really played good shot towards the third man region for 4 runs. Second boundary of this over, back-to-back boundaries for Vishant. He's playing at 27 runs in just 25 balls. Amanjot playing at 5 runs in 3 balls. Now Haryana CC need 80 more runs from 11.3 overs. Fourth ball of this over. Easily played. That's a dot ball. What a shot. That was a really good shot from Vishant one more time, all the way down towards the deep cover region for a huge 6 back-to-back boundaries from Vishant. First 2 boundaries as a 4 runs and now 6 runs. 6 in the second last ball of this over. We can see the good pace of batting from Vishant here. He's in really good toss at the moment. So this is going to be a last ball of this over. Vishant on strike facing Fike. One more time. Went all the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for a huge 6. This is what Vishant delivers for his team. 4 boundaries in this over, 2 4 and 2 6s. 21 runs given in this over by Fike in first over. So at the end of 9 over, 76 runs with the loss of 4 wickets. Haryana CC now they need 68 more runs from 11 overs. That's really good ball. That's a dot ball. Now 9.2 overs done. 76 runs on board with a loss of 4 wickets. Haryana CC. Straight onto the pad, appealing for a LBW. Umpire is not interested. That's a dot ball. Muhammad is doing really good job with the ball. Back to back three dot balls from Muhammad Usman. He managed to get first wicket in his very first over. So well played with a soft hand for a single run. Now here comes Vishant on his strike now, who is in really good touch at the moment. So two more balls remaining for this over. Can they manage to get a boundary, or Muhammad Usman gonna finish this over like this one with the dot ball or a single? What a shot from Bishan. That was really huge six all the way down towards the DP square leg region. This is what Vishant is known for, a huge shot all the way down towards the DP square leg region for 6 runs. Now he is at 45 runs in just 29 balls. Now Haryana CC needs 61 more runs from 10.1 overs. Here comes the last ball of this over. Mohammad Usman was doing great job because he only gave like 4 runs in, sorry, 1 run in 4 ball, but at the second last over he conceded a six. Sorry, second last ball of this over he conceded a 6 runs. So last ball of this over, this time Bisant went all the way down towards the DP square leg region out of the park. Last ball of this over. Single run. So with the single, here comes the end of first half of the second inning. So at the end of 10 over 84 runs with the loss of 4 wickets, Haryana CC now they need 60 more runs from 60 ball. So required run rate is 6 runs per over now. Haryana CC need to score 60 runs in 10 over 2 in this match. They still have 6 more wickets on hand, and Ocean Sydney Lions need to defend 60 runs from 10 overs to win this match, or they can take 6 more wickets. Let's see which team gonna win this match. Let's see who gonna bowl 11th over for Western Sydney Lions. Now here comes Mudassir bringing his first over. That was a really good ball. Vishant swings and a miss. He is just 4 runs away from his half century. He is trying to go hard but couldn't connect the ball, and that swings and a miss. Dot ball. Here comes the second ball of this over. That's a wicket for Western Sydney Lions. Visan tried to go for a reverse shot but couldn't connect properly, and there was a top ace, went all the way up, and keeper managed to grab the catch. So one more wicket down for Haryana CC. Visant was doing great job, but here comes the end of his innings. Vishant departs, scoring 46 runs. That was a really good innings from him. Now here comes Rahul as a new batsman for Haryana CC. This ball was quite far away from the off stump, and that's a dot ball. Mudassir strikes on his very first over, managed to get wicket on his very second ball of his first over, and two dot balls as well. One more time, one more dot ball from Mudassir. He's looking good at the moment. This time, Rahul played all the way down towards the straight, reaching for a single run. And here comes Amanjot on a strike. Now he will be facing Mudassir. This is the last ball of this over. One run conceded by Mudassir by taking one wicket so far. Last ball of the over. Amanjot on a strike now, facing Mudassir. Easily played with a soft hand for a single run. So with this single run, here comes the end of 11th over. 86 runs with a loss of 5 wickets. Haryana CC now they need 58 more runs from 9 over. Required run rate is 6.44 runs per over now. That was a really good ball. That's a dot ball. No, that's not a dot ball. Misfielded over there and went for 4 runs. That's a boundary. Muhammad Usman conceded 4 runs in his very first ball of the third over. All the way down towards the point region, back deep back point region. Amanjot managed to get his second boundary. One more time, played with a soft hand. Just for a single run. Here comes Rahul on strike with the single. 5 runs has been made so far in just 2 balls. Still 4 more balls remaining for this over. Rahul and Amanjot is having some chat over there. Maybe they are planning how to take the innings. I think they are dividing their roles at the moment. That was really good ball. That's a dot ball. That was really good ball from Muhammad. Good comeback after getting 4 runs in his very first ball back to back. 2 balls is done properly. Single run in last 2 ball. Try to go hard, swings and a miss. That's one more dot ball. Good comeback for Muhammad Usman. We can see here 53 more runs on board to chase in just 8.2 overs. One more dot ball. He finds three back-to-back dot balls. Muhammad Usman. This is gonna be a last ball of this over. He only gave 5 runs so far in 5 balls. That's quite good for them. Appealing for LBW, but I can clearly see from here that was missing leg stump. So with this dot ball, here comes the end of 12th over. 91 runs with a loss of 5 wickets. Haryana CC now they need 53 more runs from 8 overs, and required run rate went all the way up to 6.62 runs per over. Now Ocean Sydney Lions is looking good at the moment. They are making pressure on batsmen. Now let's see who's gonna bowl for Western Sydney Lions. Haryana CC have limited overs now. Mudassir comes to bowling attack now. That was really good ball, and that's a single run. He managed to get his first wicket in his first over by giving 2 runs. Mudassir is doing great job. Can he finish his second over like the first over? Let's see. He still have 5 more balls remaining for this over. Now Rahul comes on strike. That was really good shot from Rahul all the way down. That was really good shot from Rahul all the way down towards the straight region for 6 runs. This is what Haryana CC was looking for, and Rahul delivered that one for the team. 98 runs now on board. One more time played on the gap towards the cover region. No filter down there. And one more boundary added on the scorecard. Here comes 102 runs for Haryana CC at the end of 12.3 overs by losing 5 wickets. Now they need 42 more runs from 7.3 overs. First over went really great for Mudassir. He only gave 2 runs and managed to take first wicket for him, but second over is not looking good for him because he already conceded 11 runs in 3 balls. He still have 3 more balls to deliver. Let's see how he gonna finish his over. Amanjot Rahul on strike now. This time he went all the way far away from the leg stump. Umpire signals wide, and 1 run will be added as an extra for Haryana CC. Swings and a miss. We can see here Rahul is trying to go for a big shot. 41 more runs on board to chase. Good ball played with a soft hand just for a single run. Last ball of this over. Played with a single run. With this single, here comes the end of 13th over. Score is 105 runs for 5 wickets. Haryana Cricket Club. Now they need 39 more runs from 7 over to win this match. Now required run rate is 5.57 runs per over. If we talk about the Western Sydney Lions, they need to defend 39 more runs from 7 overs, or they can take 5 wickets to win this match. Let's see who's gonna win and take 2 points home. This match is going to be an interesting match. I can feel it. 39 runs from 7 overs. Amanjot on strike now, facing Muhammad Usman. Easily played. for a single run. Here comes Rahul on strike now. Rahul is playing at 12 runs in 11 balls, and Amanjot is playing at 15 runs in 13 balls. They are pushing for 2 runs. Yeah, that was really good running between two wicket. Rahul and Amanjot for 2 runs. Quick running between two wicket. That was really good ball, but went towards the fine leg reason. That was really good effort from the fielder, but it went all the way down for 4 runs. One boundary added to the scoreboard. Now 32 runs required from 6.3 overs. Haryana CC. They still have 5 wickets on their hand now. Um, 7 runs conceded so far in three ball. Three ball is still remaining for this over. That's a dot ball. Good ball from Mohammad. Easily played towards the mid wicket reason. There is no filter down there. They will easily take a single run from here. I think there is some sort of yeah, that's fixed now. So 31 more runs required from 31 ball. Last ball of this over. Amanjot on strike now. He's playing at 15 runs in 13 ball. That was really good ball. Well defended by Amanjot with his dot ball. Here comes the end of 14th over and 113 runs with the loss of 5 wickets. Haryana CC. Now they need 31 more runs from 6 overs to win this match. The required run rate is 5.17 runs per over, and Western Sydney Lions need to defend 31 runs from 30 balls to win this match. They still need to take 5 more wickets. This match is going so close. This match is close for both the teams. Let's see who gonna take the win. Amanjot and Rahul is doing great job at the moment. They are having some sort of partnership here. Rahul on strike, facing Mudashir, trying to go for a hard shot. There is a chance of a wicket and easy catch, dropped. This could be a wicket. This could be a second wicket for Mudassir and sixth wicket for Western Sydney Lions, but couldn't grab a catch. That's a single run. Now here comes Amanjot on strike. One more life given to Rahul. This may hurt to Western Sydney Lions because usually we say catches wins the matches, and now 5.4 overs remaining, 30 more runs on board to chase by Haryana CC. This time Mudassir went all the way far away from the leg stump. Umpire signals wide. One more run will be added as an extra for Haryana CC. This is a bonus run. This is what you don't need to go for as a bowler. You need to take your line and length in this condition. One more time. Fade towards the long on reason filter down there. Just a single run. With a single, here comes Rahul on strike now. That was really good shot from Rahul. All the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for a 4 runs. Yeah, I was saying it before, like this may hurt because you drop the catch of Rahul, who is really in good touch at the moment. He's at 24 runs in just 17 balls. He's scoring a couple of boundaries as well. So now 24 more runs required from 5.2 overs. One more time, all the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for a 6 runs. This time not for a 4, this time for a 6 runs. Before this ball all the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for 4 runs, and this time for a 6 runs. Same place but different result. Rahul is playing at 30 runs in just 18 balls. Western Sydney Lions, you did a bad job because you dropped a catch of Rahul, and now he's punishing you for that one. Maybe you will realize after this match, catches wins the match, and you will work it out on fielding. I have seen couple of catch dropped in this innings. So this is the last ball of this over. Easily played for a single run. They are pushing for 2 runs and easily gets 2 runs. What a quick running between the wicket, Rahul and Amanjot here. So at the end of 15 over, 128 runs with the loss of 5 wickets, Haryana CC now they need 16 more runs from 30 balls, 5 over remaining, and required run rate is now 3.20 runs per over. Now this is the real challenge for Western Sydney Lions. They need to defend 16 runs in 5 overs to win this match. They were looking good so far before 2-3 overs, but in 2-3 overs all the match went towards Haryana CC because they dropped the catch. They gave like couple of boundaries. Now let's see who's gonna bowl for Western Sydney Lions. Amanjot on strike. He will be facing Umair. Umair bringing his first over. All the way straight onto the pads. Appealing for LBW. Umpire signals that was missing stumps. That's a dot ball. Good start for Umair. Played it straight towards the long off region for a 4 runs. Rahul strikes this time. Rahul is 14 runs away from his half century, and Haryana need 11 runs to win. The way Western Sydney Lions started this innings, they are not finishing the way how they started. This is really good comeback from Haryana CC. Easily played for a single run. Now here comes Amanjot on his strike now. 10 runs away from a victory. Haryana CC. Now match win percentage win to 60, 70, 30. We can see here. Or we can say 80, 30 because 4.3 more overs remaining. 10 runs required. 5 more wickets on hand for Haryana CC. This time Umair went all the way down towards the leg side. Umpire signals wide. 1 run will be added as an extra. So 9 more runs required from 4.3 overs. Easily defended. That's a dot ball. Second last ball of this over. 26 ball remaining. 9 runs on board to chase. Required run rate is 2.08 at the moment. One more time. Good ball. Well defended. That's a dot ball. This time, slower ball. Easily played for a single run. With the single, here comes the end of 16th over. 136 runs with the loss of 5 wickets. Haryana CC now they need 8 more runs from 24 ball. Who gonna bowl for Western Sydney Lions now? Here comes Sanjeev. One more time. Dropped a catch. I was saying that Western Sydney Lions really need to work out on their fielding, especially catching. Ground fielding is really good, but they need to work out on catch as well. This time, no ball. Played all the way down towards the deep mid wicket region for a 4 runs. Sanjeev conceded 5 runs so far in one delivery. Now 3 more runs required from 3.5 overs. This is the free hit ball. Can Amanjot go for a boundary and win this match for his team? Yeah, I was saying it. And he went for a boundary. That's the 6 runs. Here comes the end of the game, and Haryana CC wins this match by 5 wickets. Well played. There was good start for Western Sydney Lions. They managed to get couple of wickets in power play, but they couldn't finish the game like how they started. Um, if we talk about the Haryana CC, Rahul and Amanjot really did great job for their team. Both the batsmen stayed on the crease till now and win the match for their team. That was really good partnership from Amanjot and Rahul. So we can see here Haryana CC wins this match by 5 wickets. Thank you and have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow morning bringing a new match, bringing another match, Avani Cricket Club versus Dos Devils at 8:30 a.m. So we'll be back tomorrow morning. See you. Have a great sound sleep.